Okay, we are back, and it took me like an hour to log in to play online for some reason. Well, not an hour, but it took me like 5 minutes. I hate playing online so bad. It sucks so bad. I hate playing online. If you play 11, you know what I'm talking about.
It
And then
takes a while to log in.
well, then I logged in, and then it timed out. I gotta log in again. I gotta dial up again.
Yay! Come play with me. Alright, we are on COP mission 2-5, and it is a battle. It's a fun battle, too.
I don't know about fun, but alright.
It is. It is, it is.
At least the relaxing music's calming me down.
It does have very relaxing music.
I was getting frustrated at Play Online. And then our headset we bought for her, mine works, but hers doesn't. It keeps just not working. It cuts out randomly, and so I gave her my Sony one again. It's uncomfortable, but it works.
Yeah, it'll do. When we have, like, more time, I'll do some more troubleshooting on mine.
Well, we did a hard reset and unplug it 4 or 5 times.
I don't think the hard reset worked, because I'm gonna have to do more research, because there wasn't any lights or anything.
Just said to hold down the mode button and the something else button for like 20 seconds.
I did that, but it didn't beep or have any lights or anything, so I'll work with it later.
Did that say Giganto buggered?
Yes, it is.
Giganto buggered. I forgot to hit record. Let's go back and start that over again. No, I'm joking.
I was starting to say, did you really?
Like, I'm not doing that. You'll have to... I mean, yeah, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is. But how did they get outside?
Yeah.
Like those movies that have really long parking scenes. If you didn't show the whole thing, how would people know?
Like a James Wynn movie?
Yes.
Epidemic?
It's a werewolf.
Werewolf.
Werewolf. I love that episode of Mystery Science Theater, and Cerberus like, no, say it with me. Werewolf.
Yeah, werewolf, yeah. Lester Estevez.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're trying to sell our house right now, and then people have been coming over to look at it, and we leave for a little bit, and dude, it looks like a podcaster lives here. There's just games and microphone stands and just steering wheels and toys. It's like a man-child lives here. And they're probably wondering, dude, what the hell? I have like a display of like PS1s and PS2s and Xbox 360s and like 1,000 games.
Oh, I know.
Just sitting there in the living room. They're probably thinking, what the heck is wrong with these people? I'm getting the cutscene, hold on.
Well, yeah, we both are. Whoa, what the bleep happened here?
Hold on, I'm getting caught up here.
Oh, okay, I'll wait.
Okay, I see. What the bleep happened here.
Is this Cape Reverne?
I'm behind you again. Okay, I saw that.
And what the bleep is this thing? Ah! Prish?
She's a little, ADHD. Or something.
She is.
Or something. I'm gonna have to turn you down a little bit. You're, a little loud. There we go. You should be good now.
Okay.
Oh, I remember these. The spatial dispatch displacement.
Mm-hmm.
So we have done this not that long ago. When did we do this?
Well, we did it on a private server.
Oh,
And so, like, there was level caps and stuff like that.
oh okay. I thought we never got... I guess we did make it past Minotaur.
Mm-hmm. Haha, I found you. Come on out. Oh, it's the Tarus.
I'm behind you again, sorry. Hold on. Okay, she just said, ha, I found you. Come on out.
That's a boy Taru, so I'll wait for you.
She's found us, and boy, does she look mad. She's found us, and boy, does she look ugly.
Ugly? That's what you'll be once I'm done pounding your faces in. Now get out of here if you know what's good for you. Yes, off with you children, unless you want to see Prish become truly upset.
It's funny.
We'll go home, but only if Prish promises not to punish us. Punish you? Go home now and I might just not kill you. How many times have I told you that you're too young to go off adventuring on your own? Exactly. Do you not remember the last time you went out alone? It took over a month for your wounds to heal. And these are not the fields outside the safehold. Who knows what horrors lie in the deeper parts of this strange place? Yeah, there might be some big, hungry tiger with a craving for juicy taru behind that tree right over there. Until I check this place out first, I want you three back in your rooms.
Are we expecting somebody? Who's come? Who's here? Our doorbell just rang. How are you? It's late. That's okay though. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was. Oh. Nice. Nice. Well, thank you. Sorry about that. We had a friend. I pressed pause, but last time I did that, it didn't work.
Alright, sorry about that. Did I read this line? Prish, you're not worried about them at all, are you? You just... Bleep right, I'm not worried. Why should I worry about what happens to those traitors? I don't care who they are. If they're in my way, they're not on my side.
And this is a family-friendly stream. We're not allowed to cuss with Prish.
That's right.
We have kids. You're so mean. You're so terrible.
You're so ugly. Ugly? Why, you little creeps. I'll show you ugly.
They don't get along very well.
What the? Where did they go? Oh, when I get my hands on those three... Let us continue. We must try and catch up with them. Olmia's the calm one. And Prish is all sassy.
Yeah, she's very sassy. Kind of like a brat.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like that, since I've always adored 11's graphics and I always thought it's really cool and timeless, but it's starting to kind of show its age a little bit. The skybox is not looking too good. Those clouds don't look very well.
Well, no, the clouds don't look very well.
It looks like a Super Nintendo pixely graphics going on out there. I think this area is a little more you know, obvious with the skybox.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it looked better on PS2 when you had 480p I or whatever the resolution was on PS2.
Right.
I think it's 480. Maybe not even that. I don't know.
Alright, so we're gonna head to G10, but if we see any fire drakes, we need to kill them because we'll need 2 giant scales.
A hippogriff. Is that the creature in Harry Potter?
Mm-hmm. Buckbeak was a hippogriff.
Buckbeak. A hawker trap. Ox. Did you like Over the Top?
I did!
It's pretty good, huh?
Yes. Sometimes he was Hawk and sometimes he was Hawks. They just couldn't make up their mind.
They couldn't make up their mind. But it's a feel-good 80s flick.
It was. It was a good movie.
Oh, yeah, I remember farming these. No wonder we sub Thief.
For all the things we need to farm.
Yeah, I was thinking about... Is that one of them?
Yep.
I was thinking with you know what? Let's just both be /thief, just in case Treasure Hunter always activates.
That's right.
I thought about being a thief main a long time ago. When we first made these characters, but no, Ninja's fun.
I was Thief main in like 10 different servers, and I've done Thief AF a bazillion times, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, I hear you.
We've already got 2.
I had this like capacity points bonus mantle this whole time. You have that too?
Yeah.
Aptitude mantle?
Yep.
Did you get the last one? No, you didn't. You need it. I'll pass it.
No, we both have one.
Well, that was so easy. If you don't sub Thief, that might take a little bit longer.
Yeah, usually when I do this, it takes a while.
I'm kind of surprised, or I don't know, I'm surprised, but impressed that we've actually recorded this far into the game. I thought we didn't never, you know, like we're episode like 24 now.
Are we really?
Yeah, and we're playing back in Christmas time. It's August now. Crazy. Go back to, I was watching the first episode and it's like, wow. A lot's happened since then.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real shame that I wish when this game came out in 2003 we had the technology to record like we do now.
Oh, I know. So we could see like how far it's come.
Yeah.
You get the crystal?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I think I still have that recording of that new server that came out, and then the first day there's like 4,000 people in Ronfair.
We were all fighting over a sheep.
We were literally fighting over spawns. Like, this is my sheep, you go away. That was that crowded. And I recorded it, and then we never really played further, but it was kind of interesting to see a game like this so popular again. Especially right now when there's... Okay, that was a little slow and laggy. 278 people online.
Dang, that's not many.
No, the other server like 4,000 online. Private server.
Mm-hmm.
People really, really want the old school experience. And there needs to be a retail old school, but it's just not happened.
And it would be really cool if they kind of meshed, like maybe make the level cap 75 or whatever on a retro server that was like legit an actual retail server, but keep the teleport crystals and the survival guides. Like, keep the travel options. Because for some reason, private servers always take those away.
Well, everyone has their own opinion on what they want out of 11.
Yep.
And it's really hard to get on the same page. Some people want to play retail and have 5 characters like dual box. Some people hate dual box with a passion. Some like just one dual box. Some people like crystal warp. Some hate it. I'm with you. I'm on the page where on that one server we had crystal warps, and it was great. But unfortunately, it never really took off like the other servers did, like Nezumi and Eden and stuff. We have characters everywhere.
We do,
and we've experienced every different type of play style. But one thing I know I hate the servers that give a lot of cheats. I don't like the ones where you run like super fast, like abnormally fast. I don't mind a small boost like retail right now. Retail right now feels perfect to me. If it's any slower or any faster, it feels wrong now. Like on that one server.
I'll trade mine.
Oh, okay, thank you. On that one server, they made it the original run speed, and it was bad.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how slow it was.
It was really slow.
Yeah, it was really slow. And it made me appreciate the current retail speed.
Yeah. The current retail speed is perfect.
Oh god, you run so slow back in the day. It is so bad.
And one of the things that bothers me about a lot of private servers is that a lot of them will give you something, and then when everyone's having fun, they'll take it away. Like, we had one server that allowed the Grounds of Valor pages where you could, like, go to the Maze of Shakrami and you could do the pages for XP, and everyone was having so much fun. There was like 18 of us in there just partying and playing and having a great time,
but
and the next day they took it away. Yeah,
what happens is someone complains to the GM, and the GM goes, yeah, I guess you have a point. I'm trying to make everyone happy. So it's like, in my opinion, if you want to start a server, just like the first day of a classroom, you set your rules. This are the rules. If you don't like it, leave. If you tough. But I'm not going to change it.
Yeah.
Now, 11...
Your turn.
We trade it. Let's go. The retail had issues, too, a long time ago, because you read the history on the wiki page of 11, a lot of, like, Japanese people, especially in the Japanese version, before we came along, were upset because they kept on nerfing. They always took away, but they never give you anything.
Yes.
And people were getting upset. Every time people found a new way to level, they take it away. And that's just part of it. They're trying to work things out. 11's felt like a 20-year-long beta test.
Right.
It is. It's 20 years old now. 21 if you're in Japan. And our buddy, Ashen Bubs, was in the Japanese version. Him and a couple other people on the internet joined a server, and they had like an English-speaking little small community, which is kind of cool. And they're trying to figure things out. Like when we played Dark Souls 3, we imported it. We had to use like Google Translate.
Yeah.
We had to take a picture of the screenshot to see what this item does.
Yep.
And the translate was very English.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't translate very well. So I have a new respect for people who translate. We
were like, I think this is the new Homeward Bone, you think?
Yeah. So do you understand what I mean? Like,
yeah.
People who translate RPGs especially, or Metal Gear Solid, hats off to them, man.
We got a message. You can sense the majestic presence of a terrestrial avatar.
What's that mean?
Boss fight.
Here?
Yeah.
Is it part of the story, or is it like something different?
No, it's the mission we're on.
Oh. I haven't done this in so long, I don't remember. I just remember going through these portals. Yeah. And I remember farming, it took a while.
Oh yeah, when we farmed those fire drakes in the private server, we were out there at least an hour trying to get 2 scales.
Yeah. Ancient Vows.
Ancient Vows, yeah. It just popped up for me.
Records 1 minute, 13 seconds from C's.
Huh? What the bleep is that singing coming from? Oh, where the bleep, sorry.
They're putting story in the timed battle? It just seems wrong.
This melody. Memoria de la
So it's not a typo.
Zona. It's not a
Memoria
Tuma.
de la Stona. Memoria de la Stona. Uh-oh. It's Bahamut. I can't believe I have story in a time number.
I know.
That sucked back in the day. People are like, hurry up, press X.
Yeah, there's even a thing on the wiki that said you can go inside and run away and enter again so that you can have the option to skip the cutscene if people are waiting for you.
Probably because it's so hard. But we're so powerful, I can take my time.
Yeah.
How wonderful. I did not realize the Kulu still tread the soil of Vanity Elf. Almighty conqueror of the skies, I never imagined that my people would have this opportunity to stand before you once again. Many millennia ago, when the gates of paradise were on the brink of opening, you sacrificed yourself and became the bar that held it shut. When I witnessed you fall to the North Sea. In the decades that passed since I rose from my sleep, I have never been as happy as I am this moment. I too feel the same, my Kulu companion. I will never forget the battles we fought, side by side. Over the centuries, the world has become cluttered with several new forms of man. However, if the Kulu still exist, then I can assume our pact remains intact. Our pact? Of course. The will of evil has unlocked the door to the abyssal nightmare, unleashing the Keeper of the Apocalypse. And the darkness brought forth by the Keeper shall signal the end of the age of man. Darkness? The emptiness? Yes, I recall the Dawn Maiden Yevna Noel given the name of the darkness. She succeeded in locating the source of the emptiness that lies within all mortals and immortals. And then she created the terrible Chamber of Eventide and left it in the celestial capital.
The Chamber of Eventide?
Wow, this is a long cutscene for a timed battle.
Yeah. I was thinking that maybe the timer wouldn't start yet, but it has up at the top.
Oh, I remember this cutscene. Ah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember this. This is about as far as we got, maybe a little bit further.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think we've ever. I've never beaten COP. I think you have.
I've
Siler.
beaten.
Yeah, you beat it. So it was not only the Kulu who survived.
Whoa! What was that? These guys don't look like anything I've seen before. Push?
Things are starting to look a little crazy. I think it's time to make things a little more crazy.
A lot more crazy. That girl.
It took us 4 minutes just to watch the cutscene. Ooh, we're running fast.
Got our ninja boots on.
It's gonna be easy, right?
Yeah.
We just engage and things die.
Dude, I love when my stars, like, do their thing.
Yeah, they hit like a truck. Can you imagine if they had this like back in the 75 era?
Yeah.
Ninja would have been a lot more desirable. I think we were experimenting with that. We on purpose stayed 75 on one server, and we were ninjas throwing stars, and it was like, dang, this is pretty powerful.
Yeah. Surprise!
Foolish children, you will never break free from the chains of Prometheus. We haven't seen him since the cutscene back in Delphoid's tower.
Mm-hmm.
The cutscene that everyone was forced to watch in the middle of a party because you were just trying to flee for your life.
Yeah, we'd be partying in Pug Alley and somebody would accidentally get a Giga and have to run.
Yeah. It matters not how many times you come here. The result will be the same. Even with the power of the living immortals, your people will not be saved. You have already perished. The body you inhabit is nothing more than a decaying shell. Enough, Bahamut. We have not given up hope. We are alive. We were born for the purpose of living. Still has no name.
Mm-mm.
Just boy. The paradise of Alteo is no more, and the history of the Xylar is at an end. But now people will be set free from the chains of Prometheia. Goodbye, Vanadiel. I say good day.
I say good day.
What has become of Bahamut? It seems... Oh, yeah, it's a girl.
Oh, it seems he has transported himself elsewhere. But I believe he will return to that land. It is woven into the destiny of his kind. More importantly, Nagmalata, why did you go there? Was there something you wished to discuss with Bahamut alone? It was thanks to you that Bahamut slipped through our fingers.
Are you concerned because I am Kulu? Can you still not accept the fact that you people have fallen as far as mine? What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
Your stance is foolish, given that this obstinacy is proof of your degradation. I can't talk.
I'm not concerned for you. What concerns me is the welfare of the people living in this world of Vanadiel.
Is that so? Now that a certain personage has left the world, I wouldn't think there would be time for you to be concerned with others. It's like throwing big words at me all of a sudden.
I know. You speak of your own shortcomings, Nagmalata. You have failed 3 times. The issues concerning the boy must be resolved.
Do not worry. I know how to deal with him. And I have an idea on how to contain the emptiness as well.
You're not serious.
Why so serious? Well, we didn't break the record.
No.
That's for sure.
So, interesting. I was reading about the battle, and those mammoths that we fought, they can, like, switch form to where, like, they can either be in hand form, sword form, staff form, or polearm form, and it, like, depends on what attacks they're weak to, and you can buy yellow liquid from the auction house that will lock them into their current form for 30 seconds to where they can't change jobs.
That's cool.
So that'd be pretty cool.
So it had a lot of strategy back then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's more talking. Noxie!
Yeah.
Wake up, Noxie! This is no time for napping!
Maybe she's really dead.
What the? A flying boat?
Now we're in Bastok now. I remember going back here.
That's the contraption that dragged me all the way to this dusty bleep hole. Hey, wait up! Come back and fight like a man. He's never seen an airship before.
Yeah, she's kind of sheltered. A flying boat! I recognize the Bastok lighthouse. Leveling 1 to 10 I hear so many times over the years.
Yeah.
Yep. Mounting up, huh?
Look, I got Bayako.
We haven't even had a semi-remotely challenging fight yet.
No.
Since we've been back. Maybe we have barely even had trust out. That's okay. Kind of fun doing stuff on your own.
It is. I love the fireworks.
Yeah.
I like how with mounts you don't have to get off of them before you zone, like you do with chocobos.
Yeah, you're unable to enter this area. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I know, I forgot.
I would just time the dismount button as soon as I zoned, and usually you'll get off at the same time.
Yeah, but with mounts you just run in.
There's like no one here. Even in Bass Like Mines.
I know, isn't that crazy? We are going to Port Bastock 3.
Oh wow. Just gonna hang out in the old zone for a while.
Well, kind of when you're reading the story, it makes sense of where you go next, because like Prishe had never seen an airship before, and so we're going to the air travel agency.
That makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
We've always skipped the story because people were waiting on us.
That is true. What celebrations going on right now?
I have no idea.
It's August, and that. I don't know. Must be some Japanese thing.
Must be. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Is that big hunk of junk yours? Huh? I said, is that thing yours? Don't make me repeat myself again if you know it's good for you. This thing, you mean the airship? No, I mean the funny thing you're wearing on your head. Of course I mean the airship.
Well, yes, the airship was built by the Republic's top engineer, Sid.
Alright, where's this Sid guy? Come on, bring him out. If you're looking for Sid, he should be in his laboratory in the metalworks.
That's cute.
Got it. Now how the bleep am I supposed to find the metalworks place?
The mental works.
Mental works!
So
Cute.
funny.
And now we really do go to metalworks to talk to Sid.
Mental works.
The mental works.
Probably gonna be the one.
One is upstairs, yeah. I like the music here.
Yeah. Man, it is so hot today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was exciting. You're looking for that rude and crude little girl. Well, Why didn't you say so? We thought she might go causing trouble, so... So we threw the vagrant into one of our holding cells.
Lady Cornelia has been keeping the girl company. Master Sid, have you sustained any injuries?
I'm fine, but it's our little guest that I'm worried about. She seems pretty confused and upset. I was going to let her rest a while before I tried talking to her. Don't worry. She hasn't done anything wrong, and there are no plans of punishing her any further. She'll be let go once we've sorted out a few things. Do you know what she was yelling about earlier? All this nonsense about airships and worm kings? I couldn't make heads or tails of it. I think they were in jail. What armored airships? Hooded scientists? Well, the scientists are probably the ones from Juno. As for the airships, all I can think is that they might be the ones modified for battle during the Great War. But that project was cancelled after the Allied forces defeated the Shadow Lord's armies. I know because I was a member of the project. 20 years ago, I got this invitation from the Duke himself to work on a secret project for the Duchy. Minus myself and a few other scientists from Windurst. All the rest of the people assigned to the project are these creepy pale-faced men in dark, hooded robes. They rarely show their faces in public, but from what I saw, the knowledge and technology they possessed was far superior to anything I've ever seen in Vanadiel. Why the crystal propulsion unit that they had developed was years ahead of its time, but it required an energy source more powerful than that which was the 8 elemental crystals found on Vanadiel could provide. We were the Junonian scientists using the power of their unit, and where did they discover that power? I was determined to find out, so I started watching them every chance I got. It wasn't long before I noticed they were conducting a lot of strange experiments around the Crag of Dim, and I couldn't put my finger on exactly what they were doing. And now they've restarted the project, but why are they sending the airships to Tabnasia?
To catch Bahamut, that's why. Sid, this is Prish. She's feeling much better than she was before. I think she's ready to talk.
Oh, sorry. Had a yawn there. Thanks, Cornelia. So, Prish, first, let me apologize for keeping you locked up for so long. No hard feelings, alright? Yeah, she's locked up for 5 seconds.
Right?
But I need you to tell me, who is this Bahamut you keep talking about?
Oh, you mean the Worm King. Well, everything was all fine and dandy until one day, all of a sudden, this huge dragon appears over my hometown. We were going to meet this dragon and try to knock some sense into him when out of nowhere, a huge airship contraption with all these guns and cannons flies up. We were right in the middle of giving the guys from that ship a sound beating until, poof, I'm warped to this bleep hole.
Dang.
What? You were actually fighting against the Duchy? Hey, we weren't just gonna sit there and let them kill Bahamut. Anyway, it was Juno who took the first shots. If I only had a little more time, I could have found out what the Worm King meant when he was talking about the Keeper of the Apocalypse. Keeper of the Apocalypse. I've heard that name somewhere before.
I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I can sense that something big is going down. At the same time that the telepoint at Dim shattered, I heard a report of a giant dragon appearing over the sea north of Juno. If that dragon was actually Bahamut, then we can conclude that the two events are in some way connected.
Then that's all the more reason to get back to Raverne and try meeting with the Worm King one more time. Come on, let's head for Juno.
Juno? After all that's happened, why would you want to go there?
I've got an old friend who works at the Tenshodo. If I ask him, he'll be more than happy to ready a boat back to Tabnasia. Well, I'll be seeing you guys around. Thanks for all the hospitality.
Yeah, they imprison her.
Hey, wait! How do you plan on traveling to Juno? Do you even know how far it is?
Right? I have ran their neck at level 1 before. It's a challenge. It's like Metal Gear Solid. Trying to get there in one piece.
You have to be super sneaky.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Well, I left the room.
Oh, well, I'm on my way. I was waiting for you, and you had already left.
Oh. I was assuming you ran off.
Okay, we need to go to Juno. Reload Gardens 1.
Are we going upstairs?
Yeah.
Nobody sees the Sovereign without an appointment. Stand down.
Oh, my bad. Missed a step. You have to click on the Tinshoto door first. So sorry.
Everyone's yelling at me.
What are you doing?
Everybody has stars over their head besides us. We're lazy.
No.
Lower Juno?
Yeah. My bad.
2. I know where to go. I don't need my tour guide right now.
I would hope you know where the Tinshoto is after 15 years of playing this game.
Just used to following you everywhere. In COP I'm lost, but here I actually know where I'm going. Wait right there. You must be extremely confident or extremely stupid to show up back in Juno like this. We just received final authorization from your home nation. You are under arrest. The charge is treason.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm like a god, and you guys want to fight me? How's a man supposed to sit back and enjoy a nice glass of Oppo Oppo brew with all the commotion? Now, is someone going to tell me what is going on here? Aldo, I apologize for my sudden intrusion. We are not here to cause any trouble for your business. We have only come to escort this criminal back to the palace. Criminal? She's like, that's so cute.
Ah, it's
Peeking
the dead
around.
lady. Hey, it's me. Don't you remember? Whoa. I love how she peeked around the corner.
Oh, I know. Wolfgang, Wolfgang, Wolfgang. Take a look around you. Does this look like a courthouse? This is my home, and all those in my home are my guests. You wouldn't be calling my guests criminals now, would you? Aldo, this adventurer is not some petty thief. She is suspected of committing treason against the duchy. If you are thinking of harboring this menace to society, Ducal Guard will be forced to take action. Action? If you want to see some action, just try laying a finger on one of my guests. Ooh. You never change, Aldo. Adventurer, if you know what's good for you, you'll come to the Grand Palace and turn yourself in once you've finished here. And don't even think about running. The warrant for your arrest has already been sent out across Vanadiel. There's nowhere to hide. I was a hero once. But now I'm just a common criminal, apparently.
Apparently. Wow, so you are a criminal. Let me guess, they dumped you on Tavnasia as part of your punishment, right? What'd you do? Robbery? Murder? Both?
I see you two know each other.
Yeah, this shabby-looking adventurer washed up dead on my private beach. I helped bring her back to life. Hey, wait a minute. Aldo, why not ask this lady? She'll tell you I'm not a liar.
Alright. Is it true that a small group of survivors have been living on the southern tip of Tabnasia for the past 20 years? Yeah.
See, now do you believe me? This thick-headed buffoon wouldn't listen to a word I had to say.
Huh. Some strange girl comes breaking down my door, screaming the name of my father. Altana rest his soul. What was I supposed to do?
What were you supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? The only person I could trust, bleep, the only person I knew on the mainland was Grezzo. He told me that any time I was in trouble, he and the Tinshoto would help me out. But now he's gone, and... oh well, you'll still get us a boat so we can go home, right?
That's not gonna be as easy as it sounds. I still have nautical maps charting the way to the sea lion's den, but they're outdated. The currents in that area have changed a lot over the past 20 years. It would take one hell of a navigator to make it to Tabnasia in one piece. But then again, I only employ the best of the best. You may be in luck. Just a few days ago, another customer came to me asking to take him to Tabnasia. I was ready to tell him no as well, but I saw the bag of gill he was offering.
Another customer? Why would anyone else want to go to Tabnasia?
I don't know. I'm not in the business of asking questions, young lady. As long as I get paid, I could care less what he does over there, and I don't care if you tag along. That's not for me to decide. You'll have to get the customer's permission.
Oh well, as much as I was looking forward to a private cruise, I guess I can't complain.
How thoughtful. And you, why don't you go back to the to Tabnasia as well? You could lay that... I'm so tired, I can't even... I'm gonna have to call it here soon. You could lay low there for a while until Wolfgane's cooled off.
No way. If you're a real woman, you'll march your butt up to the Grand Duke's palace and face your crimes.
Tough on everyone but yourself, I see. Very well. It'll take some time to prepare the ship. I will send a messenger when everything is ready. Until then, why don't you take a look around the city?
Got it. Thanks, Aldo. Alright, now it's time to have some fun. See ya. Maybe we can get together again sometime, if you're still alive.
Well, it looks like you should probably turn yourself in. This may be the only chance to try and prove your innocence.
Reading Prishe's lines are so much fun.
Yeah, she's crazy. You run so fast.
I know, I love it.
This is like one of those private servers where they increase the speed, but it's even more than this.
Yeah.
This one server ran so fast, it was like the Flash.
It was like you had Thief's Flee on at all times.
But worse. I couldn't even control a damn character. It was so fast. Like,
Yeah.
who would want to play the game like this? This is crazy.
Rude Lude one. Because I had accidentally skipped a step.
The samurai looked cool.
Yeah, it did.
Yep, cussing. We were beginning to wonder when you would arrive. The Duke Vicarius is meeting a messenger from the east as we speak. When she is finished, you shall be next. Until then, you shall be kept in custody.
I apologize for the absence of Grand Duke Camlonot. I am Eshentarl, shall serve in his stead. I hear that you have come from the Eastern Empire to ask something of our nation. State your name and your request.
I am Tenzin, born and raised in the Far East. I serve as a samurai under the mighty dynasty. Lady Esha, may I ask you why my audience was not met with the Duke himself?
Even after the defeat of the Shadow Lord, the Grand Duke has been overwhelmed with his duties to the people of this land.
I thought he was bad and we defeated him. Didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to tell everybody.
Yeah.
However, you need not worry. I will take the responsibility of relaying your words directly to Lord Camlanot. These two shall be witness to that.
While short, my message is not a simple one. It is critical that the Duke fully understands this grave nature of the situation that lies before us. What I'm about to say does not only affect my homeland, but the countries to the south and west, as well as this fair land. The emptiness is closing in. It has already appeared in the far reaches of the Eastern Empire. I can assume that the same is true of the outlying areas in the southern and western lands. The phenomenon started small, but in recent months has begun to grow. Like sap oozes slowly from a tree, the emptiness spreads across my country, swallowing whole the hills and forests. As it approaches, the children begin to dream. When it arrives, it is not long before the adults too begin to dream. The dream is always the same. It tells us the keeper of the apocalypse will soon appear and bring with him the end of Vanatiel.
The keeper of the apocalypse? A frightening name, is it not? Your report of this darkness, this emptiness, it's not news to us. In recent weeks, there have been reports of similar phenomena occurring in the areas around Juno. However, these reports state that the emptiness, as you call it, is localized. That is why we have chosen to withhold this information from the public until it can be further researched. If it is true that the emptiness has begun to spread, though, an immediate investigation may be necessary. Shall the Duchy prepare a team?
You do not know why the emptiness has appeared.
Unfortunately, our scientists have not yet come to any concrete conclusions. If your empire has any definite data, we would be delighted to hear it.
Are you suggesting that the cause of the emptiness was to be found on my land? Do not tell me that you are unaware that the 5 shards of legend rest here. Do not tell me that you are unaware that it is the power of the 5 shards that protects Vanadiel from the emptiness.
Hinton of the East, you were very straightforward with your accusations. Let me see. You feel that Juno is the cause of the emptiness growth. You feel that our attempts to harness the power of the crystals have resulted in the spread of the darkness, am I correct? Well, I am sorry to say that you are quite mistaken. Juno is fully aware of the power that the crystals radiate forth. The 5 shards, the mother crystals, are what support our world. We, the Duchy, have taken it upon ourselves to inherit the will of the ancients and protect the Xylarchian ruins and the crystals they hold. We have kept this information from the nations of Bastok, Windurst, and Fandoria to shield the mother crystals from those who may wish to wrongly use their power for personal gain. I see that the Eastern Empire has learned of the crystal's existence, and therefore we can no longer trust you either. Juno cannot allow the power of the mother crystals to fall into the hands of those who may exploit it.
My country's only wish is to prevent the emptiness from taking away any more than it already has.
Seeing with your own eyes the darkness drain the life from your homeland, I can understand why you may not agree with our nation's stance. Very well. I can tell you one more thing. The Duchy is currently in search of a boy. This boy is thought to be connected in some way to the emptiness. Even though he is not one of us, he has already found a way into 3 of the Xylarchian ruins, the emptiness following in his path. We here believe that this boy is the keeper of the apocalypse of which you speak.
A boy? Could he be a messenger from another nation?
That we do not know. However, Wolfgang, show the adventurer in. This adventurer was with the boy when he appeared near the mother crystals. She hails from the nation of Windurst.
The Federation? What could those mages be conspiring?
Of course, Windurst has denied all ties to the boy, as has this adventurer. However, if we learn that the Federation is behind the threat to the mother crystals and the well-being of all those residing on Vanadiel, whether allies or not, Juno will be forced to take action against the nation. We will destroy them. But this is still nothing more than speculation. If we had the time to conduct a proper investigation, it would be the first thing we did. Unfortunately, Time is one luxury we do not have.
And that is why we must capture the boy immediately to learn of what he knows.
Exactly. And that is why I offer you a chance to prove your country's true intents by joining this battle to save your nation. No, all of Vanadiel. Adventurer, travel to the 4th crystal and wait for the boy. When he arrives, capture him and bring him here. Unlike the first 3 crystals, the 4th lies deep beneath Vanadiel's surface, somewhere below the glaciers of the Northlands. 30 years ago, an Allied expedition visited the Northlands. If you could find one of the original members, you may be able to obtain some valuable information. Frank Mage M. Mistal of the Knights Mistal in Sindoria. Iru Kiru from the Rhinoceros in Windurst. Mithril Musketeer Captain Ulrich from Bastock.
I've been spammed about this assist channel for a year.
Me too.
I don't need assistance. I'm good. Thank you. Well, I think I'm about cashed. I think we're good for the day. We played for an hour.
I have Tenzin still talking.
Really?
You don't?
Huh. That says Mithril Muster Captain Nor from Bastock. That was the last thing that happened.
Check your... This is a Rhapsody cutscene that played automatically. Like, I didn't even move. Which Rhapsody mission are you on? I know I didn't do anything without
Spirits
you.
Awoken.
We'll have you read this when you get the cutscene.
Am I behind on Rhapsodies?
Maybe I accidentally zoned somewhere and got one cutscene that you didn't.
Oh, okay. I'll just come back and do it later.
Yep, that's it. I accidentally zoned it. There's a cutscene that you need in Lower Delphix Tower. If you zone in, you get it, and then it's this one.
We'll do that when we cross the bridge. I was gonna do Rhapsodies last if we can help it. Let's take a story. I know you're supposed to do some things out of order, but...
It's up to you. We can do a few of the Rhapsody missions, or we can just wait until we're done.
Yeah. I prefer just do it last, since that's the last... Technically, that's the last story in the game. They've concluded it.
Okay.
You beat Rhapsodies, you pretty much beaten 11. That's kind of my goal.
Yeah.
Everything else is just get farm or farm gear, I mean. But yeah, I'm kind of tired today. I don't know if I can read anymore.
I am really tired today, too. Supernatural sounds really good.